Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And a little chill in the air for tonight's matchup between the Washington Huskies and the Oregon Ducks. It's about midway through the college football season, and these two schools from the Pac-10 are ready to go. And here come the Ducks. The Huskies are just hoping they don't get humiliated out there, in my opinion, Kirk.
Oregon is lucky to have such a force at defensive end. Offense is game planned around him, and I wouldn't expect to see many runs to his side. The rest of the defense is just as good, and they'll dominate in this game.
Nice pick, Kurt. I'm picking the Oregon Ducks.
And they're ready to kick this one away. And it's a short kickoff. Williams takes from the 10. He jukes.
Kickoff return 24 yards. Williams on the return.
They'll get the ball here at the 34-yard line. Washington sets up with 4 receivers. Look, he gets rid of it. It's broken up. The pass was knocked down.
This defense is very aggressive, and they swarm to the football. They're always making plays to disrupt the passing game.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 34. Washington comes out with an I formation. He'll dump this one off. Complete. Tackle. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming them down the field.
Washington hasn't been able to get in the end zone very often this year.
Hey, forget about the end zone. They can't even get in the red zone.
They line up in the jumbo set. Brought down. The offense couldn't get anything going that time.
No, they couldn't. They really looked out of sync there, and they're going to have to make some adjustments to come back next time out.
They line up to punt this one away. Douglas punts it, and it's a good one. Whitehead fields it at the 13. Gets past the tackler. Great start so far as their defense forced the early punt, and now the offense gets a shot at putting the first points on the board. Down there on the field at linebacker, we've got one special player. He's the heart and soul of this defense, and they're going to need him today more than ever as they go up against a very talented running back.
If there's anyone who can bring the wood to this running back, then it's got to be this linebacker.
That's right, he's a tough one. There should be some really good collisions in this game.
Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
It's 1st and 10, ball on the 41-yard line. The Ducks come out in the ace formation. He steps up, got hit as he threw, and they couldn't hook up on that one. Nice pass, just wasn't caught.
And when you're a tight end, you usually don't get too many passes thrown your way, so you got to catch the easy ones.
2nd and 10, ball on the 41. Oregon lines up in a shotgun set. And the snap goes to the back. And down he goes. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 38. Clemens with 3 wide receivers. He's looking. Down the middle. Dropped by the wideout. Clemens is back in the gun. Clemens drops back. He's going left. Way to look it in. First and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. From the gun. Clemens steps back to pass. Wants to throw outside.
They almost got to him that time.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
Clemens is in the zone and looking to make a play. Back to pass. Steps up. He might not be able to get the pass off. Tackle. So they execute and move a little closer to the sticks.
Yeah, completing those short passes is the key because it lulls the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on the 20-yard line. Clemens still has it. Throws to the middle. Got it to him on the run. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Well, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. Knowles is lined up to kick this one off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Williams
Kicks it off. Chambers takes it at the 4. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Shake and bake move. He's hit and got away. And they make the stop, and that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back.
Gain of 10 on the play.
It's 2nd and inches. Ball on the 37-yard line.
37-yard line.
The Huskies come out in a 2 tight end set. Tailback.
1, 2, 3. He might be out for the count.
Oh, you know, at the end of the year, you're going to look back at this and remember this is one of the hits of the year. That guy can really bring it.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 33. They come out in a goal line set. Taken down. They'll be stopped before they reach the 1st down marker.
Now that was some real hard-nosed defense. Way to bring up 4th down, guys.
Washington lining up the punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Whitehead takes it at the 21. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. They'll set up shop at the 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Ducks come out in a shotgun. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Shakes off a tackle, and down he goes. 8 yards on the pickup.
Gain of 8 on the play.
It's second down and 2 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. One-man backfield. Clemens off the fake. Wants to throw outside.
Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
Yep, they're moving a change. That's a first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 42. And the secondary better be careful. This receiver wants to make a play. Looking. Throws to the middle. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 32. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Throws down the middle, and it falls incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
It's second down and 10 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. 3 wide outs here. Makes a move, and he's tackled at the 32.
On the run, no gain on the play.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 32-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. Clemens drops to throw. He's going right.
That time, the wideout just got too excited, too quickly, and forgot to catch the football.
Boy, we continue to see this. It looked like he was ready to celebrate before he caught it.
Oregon lines up with 3 receivers. Looks, airing it out long. Incomplete. They hold on 4th down.
Now that's how you get a team motivated. I wouldn't be surprised to see their offense take the field with an explosive power attack.
They'll start this drive at the 32-yard line. One-man backfield. Brought down. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 37-yard line. Washington comes out with an I formation. They're going to pitch it. Throws. And this one's going to get intercepted. He has some room. The 10. And he will score. And that was about the worst thing you could ask for.
Oh, that hurts. The worst thing that can happen. And now you've got to regroup and try to get back on the field for another set of downs.
And he hits the PAT. With just over a minute to go in the first quarter, the score is Oregon 14, Washington nothing. Oregon ready to kick this one off. We should have a return on this one. Williams fields it at the 3. Defense won the last battle as they were able to pick the ball off. Who's going to win this time? They'll take over at the 21. High formation here. There's a counter play, a little juke. Tackle. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 26-yard line. Washington comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Throws it to the outside. Incomplete pass. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on their own 26. They line up in an I. They run a counter. Sheds that one. Long. Brings him down. The offense can't get a first, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They need to give their defense more time to rest.
The Huskies line up to punt. It's off, and it is a dandy. Whitehead fields at the 29. Missed tackle. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll go to work at the 35.
On the 35-yard line.
They'll work from the shotgun. Clemens drops back to pass, and it's caught. Taylor with a takedown. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
6 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 41.
41-yard line.
After a quarter of play, our score is Oregon 14, Washington nothing. Second and 4. Ball on their own 41.
41-yard line.
Clemens comes to the line with 3 wide. He's looking for his man. Batted ball, and it's incomplete. The ball is knocked to the ground.
Players use anything they can to get in the way of a pass.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Oregon comes to the line with 3 wide. On the ground with the tailback. The halfback picks up a yard.
1-yard gain on the play. 4th and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Punt. Chambers back to return.
Punts the ball away. Chambers calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 19. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll set up shop at the 19-yard line.
1st and 10.
Down the middle. Finds his receiver at the 40. Across midfield. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Goodbye.
Look at that. For a second there, I could have swore that back had the football. Beautiful play.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the offensive coordinator, the head coach, or just the quarterback checking off, but my hat goes off to whoever called that play.
And he tacks on the extra point. Over 6 minutes remain here in the second quarter. And the score, Oregon 14, Washington 7. Washington is ready to kick it away. Williams and Whitehead back deep to return. Kicks it off. Williams fields it in the end zone. He spins. There's a stiff arm.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll get the ball here at the 27. The Ducks come out in a shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Across the middle. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He let his halfback too far on that throw.
This kid needs to relax and get the ball down where his receivers can catch it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Oregon lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. He unloads it. Complete. And he's taken down. A couple of yards at most on that pass.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 29. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. With the throw.
The halfback decided to let that one bounce off his hands. That wasn't his best effort.
Fourth and 8. Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Ducks line up to punt.
Chambers back deep to return.
He gets it away. Chambers fields it at the 34. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 34-yard line. Washington in a 4-wide set. James on the give. He jukes him. Bates brings him down. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
Gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 39. Washington comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Washington comes out with 2 tight ends. Play action. He gets rid of it. Incomplete.
That's what a good pass rush can do for you.
Yep, they got in the quarterback's face and made it tough on him to throw a good pass.
Third and 5 coming up. Ball on the 39.
39-yard line.
This big fella at defensive tackle's in the zone right now. Back to pass. Down the middle. And that one's fallen incomplete. This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
Fourth and 5. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Huskies are lining up to punt it away. Douglas gets it off. Whitehead takes it to 21. Bounces off the would-be tackler. He made the tackle, but I think he got a little help from his face mask. Let's check with the referee.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty, First
He
down.
got caught grabbing at the face mask. 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, but he did the right thing, and he let it go right away.
First and 10. Ball on the 33.
33-yard line.
Going with the shotgun here. Clemens set to go to the air. Wants to throw outside. He's all the way down to the 38.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a first down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receivers. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Clemens with 3 wide receivers. Clemens drops back on first down. It's deflected.
Incomplete pass. Finley, the intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 38.
38-yard line.
The Ducks come out showing 3 wide. Juku. White with a takedown. The draw play gets maybe 2 yards.
2 on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on the 36-yard line. And the impact D tackle is in the zone. He drops back. Swings it out to his man on the screen. And they hit him in the backfield. And they back up 3 yards on that play. Clemens lines up in the shotgun. They need this pass. Wants to throw outside. Picked off. What an interception by the cornerback.
I love it. A defensive back with soft hands. This kid can play.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 14.
First and 10.
Washington comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. With the throw. Picked off by the linebacker. Touchdown, Oregon! Looks like the quarterback was rattled by that pressure.
Well, let me tell you, the best ones will sit there and take a hit and make the throw. This kid's got to stand there if he wants those passes completed to his team, not the other.
And he hits the PAT. And with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, our score, Oregon 21, Washington 7. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He kicks it. Let's get the call.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball on the spot at the 35.
They'll be set up with good field position after the kicker sent that one out of bounds.
It's the kicker's job to send that ball deep, so he messed up big time.
They'll take over at the 35-yard line. Washington comes out with an I formation. Inside handoff. There's a missed tackle. Brought down. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. 2nd and 1. Ball on their own 44. James wants the ball. We'll see if they give it to him. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
The Huskies go with the I formation. Ball brings him down. Nice defensive stand there.
And some good play calling defensively. They always had someone in the right spot to make a play and force the 3 and out.
Washington lining up the punt. Punts the ball away.
Back to punt. Whitehead back to return.
Whitehead fields it at the 19 with the spin.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
They'll set up shop at the 21-yard line.
Take over at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
Oregon lines up with a shotgun set. Looking, under heavy pressure. And down he goes. They can't block the defensive end, and he'll get credit for the sack.
Excellent athleticism by this young man. He just beat the man in front of him, plain and simple.
Second and 15. Ball on the 16.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
The Ducks come out in the shotgun. Throw. They'll bring him down. Washington calls a timeout. It's 3rd down and 13 to go. Ball on the 18. The Ducks come to the line with their jumbo package. Tries to juke. And they make the stop. Washington takes a timeout. They line up to punt this one away.
No. Back to punt. Chambers
He punts it.
back to return.
Chambers signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 33-yard line.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They're really struggling now as this crowd is going absolutely insane. There's a play fake. He'll dump this one off. Has his fullback. They fake the handoff and complete the pass. Good for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Ball on the 39-yard line. High formation here. Setting up the play action. He's looking down the middle. It falls incomplete. The big tight end got it knocked out of his hands.
Oh, he's supposed to be able to make that play. A good-sized kid like him, he can't let them push him around like that.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 39. The sellout crowd is really making a difference now as these guys can't even call the play. Here's a handoff, left side. Brought down. And he gets the 1st down.
That guy just went pow and took it in. He wasn't stopping until he got that 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46. The Huskies come out in the ace formation. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. And it's knocked down.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
So it's 2nd and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 12 with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Throw short, and it's caught, and he's tackled. Well, coach's short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. He steps up, looks, he throws it. Batted ball. Great range as he's able to break up the pass.
I know that the safety makes a good play here, but as a receiver, you got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
They line up to punt this one away. Douglas boots it way up there. Chung calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 13. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll get the ball here at the 13-yard line. This impact defensive tackle is looking to bust through that O-line. Clemens on first down, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. The linebacker just shot in there and took down the quarterback.
He hardly had time to go through his progressions before the fifth-year senior was in his face.
Second and long, ball on their own 6. Clemens comes to the line with 3 wide. And down he goes.
Number 11 on the carry. No gain on the play.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 6. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, Oregon 21, Washington 7. Washington got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half.
Back to return.
Here's the kick. Whitehead fields at the goal line. Spins upfield. Can't wrap him up. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 28. The Ducks set up in the gun. Play action. Steps up. He's looking down the middle. Way to look it in.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result was a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41. The Ducks line up with 5 receivers. They'll throw on first down. Throws this one out to the left. Someone got a hand on it. Fantastic play by the cornerback.
All you young defensive backs at home, that is how you play defense.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 41.
1-yard line.
They line up in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up in the pocket, throws. There he goes! Brought down. I think the offensive coordinator likes that play, guys.
Apparently, that was the exact same play again.
Well, when you know you can exploit the defense with a certain play, you run it and you run it often.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44. The Ducks set up in the gun. Clemens to the air on first down. And it's incomplete, and he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
2nd and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Ducks have 5 receivers on this play. He steps up. He's under some heat. The linebacker just shot in there and took down the quarterback.
He hardly had time to go through his progressions before the 5th-year senior was in his face.
It's 3rd down and 15 to go. Ball right around midfield. One man backfield. Clemens back to throw. He's looking. He'll dump this one off. It's dropped.
Number 81, the intended receiver on the play. 4th and 15. Ball on the 49-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Wallace.
He punts it away. It's a high kick. Wallace signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 17-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 17. Washington comes out with an I formation. Washington sets up in the I. Play. Sanders with a takedown. A couple of yards there by the tailback on the counter. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 19-yard line. It's another carry. They'll bring him down. The halfback picks up a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 20. Washington lines up in a double tight set. Drops back to pass. They'll make the sack. We just saw what makes this young man an All-American.
Well, get used to it. This guy's going to make himself a name playing on Sunday.
Washington lining up the punt. Douglas gets it off. Whitehead takes it at the 49. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the coach gave his offense quite a speech before he sent them out there.
And let's not forget, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish the job this time.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. Clemens with 3 wide receivers. He's going left, and he brings it down.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. He's looking deep down the left side. Hauls it in for the touchdown. And he comes up with his 2nd touchdown catch of the game right there.
Kirk, this kid is tough to stop.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. You try to keep tabs on him, but eventually he's going to find a way to get open.
I think you need to double team him.
And he tacks on the extra point. Over 4 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. And the score, Oregon 28, Washington 7. lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Oregon is lined up for the kickoff.
And they'll be returning this one. Chambers takes it at the 4. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll set up shop at the 24-yard line.
First and 10.
6 DBs in the lineup. They'll throw on first down. Throws down the middle. Complete, and he's taken down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 41.
41-yard line.
James is dangerous. Let's see if they put the ball in his hands. There's a little draw play. He jukes. Broke away from 1. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 44. Number 12 has 4 receivers lined up here. James gets another handoff. They'll drop him for a loss. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
It's third down and 11 to go. Ball on the 40. The Huskies line up in an I formation. He drops back. He's rolling right. He lets it go, and it's caught. And they make the stop. That play was designed to pick up a first down, but they didn't do it.
It looks like the receiver just lost track of where he was on the field.
They line up to punt this one away. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Whitehead fields it at the 13. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. They'll take over at the 20. The Ducks line up with 3 wide. Clemens drops back on first down. Throws it to the outside. It's tipped. And the corner got in there and broke that one up.
Intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 20.
20-yard line.
Single set backfield. Clemens back to pass. Steps up. Looking. Across the middle. Batted ball.
Everyone had a shot at catching that pass.
Especially the guys on defense. There was no one open, and he threw it in there anyway.
It's third down at 10. Ball on the 20.
20-yard line.
Oregon in a 4-wide set. Clemens steps back to pass. Looks. Wants to go long and does. He's all the way down to the 40. So on third down, they pick up the first and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he wasn't thinking about first down. He was thinking touchdown.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Ducks come out in a shotgun. He passes it. Complete. And he's tackled. Almost 6 yards on the play action.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Ace backfield. He lobs it out to the left side. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 1.
1 yard loss on the play.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Going with the shotgun here. Clemens drops back to pass. Throws. And it's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds. And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. Comes across the middle. Williams brings it in. Touchdown. The throw to the wide receiver goes for a touchdown.
That kid looks like a natural receiver out there.
Well, you could say he's from a good pedigree when it comes to football. I think his father's taught him very well.
And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Oregon ready to kick this one off.
Oregon is lined up for the kickoff.
Kicks it off.
Back to return.
Williams takes it from the 6. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense. They forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. They'll get the ball here at the 20. The Huskies go with the I formation. James takes a handoff. Turner brings him down. They'll get 2 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Tackle. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 27. The big defensive tackle can do a lot of damage when he's in the zone like he is now. The offense will leave the field after failing to get a first down.
And give credit to the defensive players who made the necessary stops on that sequence of plays.
Unless we see some sort of miracle, this one's pretty much over. Heading to the 4th. Our score, Oregon 35, Washington 7. The Huskies are lining up to punt it away. It's off, and it is a dandy. Number 27 fields it for 30, and he's drilled. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown. They'll start this drive at the 33. Dixon comes to the line with 3 wide. Dixon with a nice play fake. Throws this one out to the left. Someone got a hand on it. Almost a turnover.
As a quarterback, I can tell you that those are the only types of drops we like to see.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. The Ducks line up with 3 wide. Bad snap. Here's an opening, and taken down. And they come up huge on that play.
Oh, he sure did. He's a tough guy and always seems to have a little extra when he needs it.
Oregon comes out with 5 receivers. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it to the outside. And they make the stop.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21. Oregon comes out with an I formation. Jackson gets it on a pitch. And they hit him in the backfield. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Ducks come out in the ace formation. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. Lewis with a takedown. This one should be interesting.
Pass interference on the defense. The penalty is declined. First down.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. They put everyone up on the line. Play action, end zone! And that one's fallen incomplete. The receiver had the ball right in his sights, but he couldn't gather it in.
Unreal. Did I just see that? Did he just drop a touchdown or what?
The Ducks come to the line with their jumbo package. He's looking. Looks to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that was their 2nd interception of the game. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. This is the kind of running back who can make you pay when he's in the zone. Sheds a tackler. Tackled. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. Ace backfield. The Huskies come out in the ace formation. Gain on the run. Pope brings him down. A gain of 1.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 34-yard line. James is feeling it, and he wants the football in his hands. And he's taken down. The running back gets 2 on the carry. It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. They line up in an I. Back to pass. Looking. Comes across the middle. He's got it. And down he goes.
That's just airing it out on 3rd down.
That was more than enough to pick up the first down. Next time, this defense will be playing on their heels.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Huskies with 4 receivers. James on the handoff. Here he goes. And he's tackled. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
It's first and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. This impact tailback would love nothing more than to have the ball in his hands right now. And they make the stop. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
Washington sets up in the eye. Spin move. Breaks one. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Clipping on the offense. 15-yard penalty.
That's frustrating for a coach when you preach fundamentals every week and then have someone called for clipping. That penalty really is going to set them back.
It's first and a mile. They're threatening inside the 20. Washington comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Down the middle. It's deflected.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, Coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
Second and long coming up here. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Washington comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He steps up across the middle. He dives and he got it. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better have some talented corners because they could end up on an island out there all alone.
Washington sets up in the eye. Gets past the tackler. Tackle. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
Fourth and short. He'll get it again. Touchdown, Washington! Nothing complicated about that one, Coach. The halfback took it in for 6.
You're right. It doesn't have to be quantum physics to get in the end zone. Just good execution.
And he tacks on the extra point. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Washington lined up for the onside kick. Here's the onside kick. Well, that'll end all hopes of a miracle.
You can say that again. This one is pretty much done.
Excellent field position to start the drive. The Ducks set up in the gun. Jackson runs a counter. He has some room. Brought down. And that was an excellent run there.
Yeah, Brad, but it was also great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. They'll go with the run once again. And they make the stop. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 27. Dixon has 4 receivers lined up here. Wallace with a takedown. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9. Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. So they're back in the red zone where they threw a pick on their last visit. Dixon will hand it off. They'll drop him for a loss. Washington calls a timeout. Martinez lines up for the field goal. The kick is up. And he missed it to the right. They'll go to work at the 20. The Huskies line up with 2 tight ends. Wants to throw outside. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. They line up in a double tight set. He drops back. Down the middle. He's hit and got away. Still on his feet. He spins around. Boy, the defense put the pressure on and forced the bad throw.
You got that one right. Anytime a young kid sees one of those big guys looking to knock his head off, his brain is telling him one thing: just throw it.
Well, he did, Lee. He did throw it, but he's got to throw it away, not to the other team.
They'll get the ball here at the 24. And the defensive tackle's looking to cause some chaos. Inside handoff. And he's tackled. Short little gain there, just trying to keep that clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other offense off the field.
It's second down and 8. Ball on the 22. Dixon lines up in the shotgun. And this one's all wrapped up. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
I don't know about you guys, but I was pretty darn impressed with this bunch of kids. Oregon came out here very focused, and they took care of business. Nice win for this football team.
That concludes another game of NCAA Football 2006. Our final score, Oregon 35, Washington 14. We hope you enjoyed this game as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. So long, everyone.